She'll be there any minute.
I'm sorry. Let's go home, Jim.
We've just got here. They're scared to death of you. Still, I suppose that's the point, eh? Good having you on board, man, of your caliber. Trouble with the reputation, eventually you have to remind people how you got it. That's what you're going to do. Remind people how you got yours.
Just give me a minute, yeah, Cap? Andy, so I'll have a word, please, mate.
Shouldn't be long.
Where's Vicky?
Out. I've had enough teenage rebellion for one day. I never could work out what was going on in a young girl's head.
I'm just going to talk to him, that's all. I'll tell him to go. Last thing I need is him hanging around reminding me.
Oh, so Vicky tells you he needs to talk to you and you run off after him?
You're just going to have to trust me on this one, Dad.
Oh, I trust you, OK. It's the one-man war zone I worry about. I mean, you're lucky this time. He only hurt you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you don't know him like I do.
I know him a damn sight better.
Look at you. Look what he's done to you.
Well, I live with him. I loved him.
And you don't know the first thing about him.
You expecting someone?
No. Look, I've been thinking. You've already got Tam and Marcel working for you. Maybe there's something I could do at the bookies.
Been expanding your skill base, have you? Dear, oh dear.
No sleep, eh? Do you want to talk about it?
You took someone's life. What's there to talk about?
Oh, that's my cab. Listen, I've got to shoot out for a bit. Are you going to be okay?
Yeah, I'm going to go back to bed. I don't want to talk or see anyone today. I just want to be quiet.
I know your loyalties run deep, but he's dangerous. The best thing we can do is cut him loose. That way you, me and Vicky can get on with our lives. Then perhaps he'll get the message.
Dad? How long have you known?
Long enough.
These people, eh? They'll say they ain't got it. They'll stand there in broad daylight and swear blind they ain't got a penny, but you drag them out of bed all confused, hair sticking up on end, Mrs. Bird or whatever, screaming their heads off. They always give out. Quite entertaining, really. Eh? Isn't it?
It's blood money.
Wages, unless you're back to doing it for fun.
Sharon, what happened to you last night? You said you were going to go and talk to Dennis, but well, when I came in, you were in your room and your light was off and well, Dad said you were ill to leave you. Well, there you are then. That's what happened. Sharon, look, I know he's our dad and everything. You know, between the two of you, you are pulling me apart. Sharon? Sharon!
What? Oh, Jim, let's go to the cafe, have a cup of tea.
Well, we can have one of them at home.
Yeah, well, I fancy a donut.
What? You okay? Did you go to the hospital? Did you get it checked? Sharon, say something. Please.
Murderer.
So he told you then? Said he would.
You killed Jack Dalton. I know it was you.
Then what are you doing to him?
Because I want to see the words coming out of your mouth. I want you to say it. I want you to say it to me.
Yeah. I killed him.
Who are you? Who am I looking at?
I'm a murderer, darling. Just like your old man said. That's it. See yourself out. Still here?
Don't you dare dismiss me. Don't you dare walk away from me like it's nothing.
What good's this gonna do, eh? Raking it up, it's done. What does it matter?
It matters to me. All night it's been going through my head.
Just the one night. I've had it months.
All the details. Everything falling into place. You setting me up as an alibi. You hiding your clothes. What was on him?
What do you think?
You told me he was the first person to treat you like family, a father figure. I thought you'd lost someone the same way I lost Dad. I felt sorry for you.
Well, you shouldn't have bothered.
You were working me. You took my sympathy, you lapped it up, and all the time you were just working me.
What did you want me to say, eh? I'm sorry if my conversation's not up to speed today, but I just put a hole in someone's face.
But how could you do that and look me in the eye? Tell me that you love me, knowing what you know.
I could and I did. But then again, I'd do anything to get my leg over, wouldn't I?
You killed Jack Dalton. You go for Dad. I mean, what would have happened to him if you hadn't been held back?
Judging by past performance, I'd say use your imagination.
What is wrong with you? Why do you hate him so much?
I'm an ungrateful son.
I was in love with you! Your Dad's right about you, isn't he? You're a worthless user. You can't have anyone because you hate yourself.
Bang on the money, your dad, ain't he?
You're a cold-blooded, brutal, mindless thug.
He wanted me dead.
Who?
Jack, of course. Which one of my fathers do you think I meant?
No, you're just trying to twist it around.
They'd not tell you that bit. Funny, he knows all about it. You want to rake this up? Fine, let's do it. He wanted me dead.
Why?
How should I know? Hey, there was nothing on the telly, he was bored. First I knew about it was when Phil rocked up holding a gun. They'd not tell you that bit either. Oh, you've got to love him, haven't you? He's very selective in his truth-telling. He should go into politics.
Phil had nothing to do with this.
He sent his brief down the neck when I got pulled. Someone to sit in with me. Stop me from saying something stupid, fessing up. Did that out of the goodness of his heart,
He did that for me. He sent Marcus to help you.
He did it to cover his back.
You're lying. All you've ever tried to do is destroy his life. You're lying.
He owed Jack a favour. Jack called it in. That favour was me. Oh, do you think I just killed a man for the fun of it? Something to put on my CV? Yeah, I reckon you did.
Phil'd never do that. It's not his style.
But it's mine.
He'd never do that. No matter what he thought of you, he'd never do that.
Wouldn't he? Well, he had me pretty convinced. I've never had to talk so fast in my life. We made a deal.
What deal?
Instead of him killing me, I killed Jack.
The way you say it.
Right, do you want me to wrap it up a bit prettier? We went for a nature ramble in the woods and only one of us came back.
You knew what you were going to do, and that makes it worse.
Since he has had much of a choice.
Yes, you did. There's always a choice. You should have just gone.
Gone where?
Anywhere.
I just got here.
Yes, living with us. Me and Vicky, as if everything was normal.
How else was I supposed to live?
She looks up to you. She hero worships you. Well, some hero.
And me, well...
And you?
I feel sick at myself for letting you...
Letting me what? I don't remember you screaming at me to stop. In fact, quite the opposite.
You could have just gone.
But I had something really important to tell you, didn't I, Sharon? If I'd have just gone, we wouldn't have had a row where you told me I was just like your dad and I'd wind up dead too. And if I'd have just gone, I wouldn't have been able to tell you that he wasn't really dead. How do you think I found out about that, Sharon? How do you really think I found out about that?
You were told.
Well, me and Jack just sat down over a couple of brandies, chewing the fat, and he let that one slip.
He was in trouble and he wanted you to help him. That's what you said. He was in trouble.
Well, he was in trouble, wasn't he? He was looking down the business end of a barrel with me at the trigger. I call that trouble. Things falling into place for you, Sharon, are they? Well, let's see if we can make them fall a little harder and faster. Den got to come home because of what I did. You got your dad back because this worthless user did a murder.
Tell me you didn't mean to do it. Tell me it was a mistake.
Who do you want to make this better for? Me or you? Den?
There was a struggle. The gun went off by accident.
But it didn't. We're not even in court and you're already trying to turn it into manslaughter. It's murder. There's no way of making it any better. I go there, hold the gun on him, make him drive somewhere with it pressed at the base of his neck, sounding like I didn't mean it so far.
Shut up.
Him talking all the time, like we're going out for a stroll instead of somewhere quiet where I can kill him and get away with it.
Please, Dennis, don't.
And all the way there I'm thinking, I'm really going to have to do this. I've never even fired a gun before, but I'm really going to have to do this. And then there's no going back. I don't have a choice.
There's always a choice.
But there isn't. I get him by the railway tracks. Him going on at me, chipping away. 'Cause he knows things about me, Jack does. And I make him turn round so he's facing me. And he dares me to do it. He says, go on then. And I can't. My hand is shaking. My whole arm is shaking. I'm trying to hold the gun on him, all of a sudden it weighs a ton.
I don't want to hear this.
And he laughs at me. Says I've gone soft. I haven't got the killer instinct. And then he starts in on you. And how it was him that sorted out Den. And in that moment I think everything could have been so different. And I tell him who Den was to me. And my hand stops shaking and he panics. And the train goes past, the lights from it. I could see his eyes. And he is petrified. I mean, he's begging for his life.
Shut up, Dennis.
And then he tells me everything. And he says, that's got to make a difference. And I say, no, don't. And I shoot him.
Why are you telling me this?
So you know what I've done? So you know everything? So you know who I am? Why don't you want to hear what I've done, Sharon?
Because I was in love with you and I don't understand why you did it.
He'd have killed me. I weren't having it. End of.
No, it isn't. There is never an end of. It just goes on and on. And I hate that world. I hate it so much. And I thought you were out of it, but you're not. You are part of it.
I swear to you, I didn't know you were there. I felt a hand on my shoulder and I turned round to hit him, but I swear to you, I didn't know it was you. What were you doing there?
I came to get you. You couldn't have let him go. You didn't have to kill him.
This Jack Dalton we're talking about. It's not like the mourners were lying in the streets chucking flowers at the hearse.
He's still alive.
He was a sick human being. Do you know the things he did? You don't know the half of it. Why are you cutting your heart out for him?
I don't care about him. I care about you, what it's done to you, what this has made you.
Not exactly how you think your life's going to crack on, is it? What are you going to be when you grow up? Please, miss, I'm going to be a murderer. I don't want to be, but that's what I'm going to be. So I know what it's made me. You know, perhaps right from the start when I first met Jack, I wasn't hardly 16. But I always knew he was going to send someone to kill me, and I always knew I was going to have to kill him just to be rid of him.
You didn't have to kill him, Dennis.
He'd have killed me, Sharon. I didn't want to be dead. There was a time I wouldn't have been too fussed, but... How quiet it was straight after. Stood there, what felt like ages, just staring at him. His eyes were open. He looked surprised. And I had this really clear thought that whatever else I am, whatever else I could be, I'm always going to be that second and this first. A murderer. Everything I do from now on is always going to be about this.
Including me.
Well, it is now, isn't it? I didn't know what to do with myself. I had to make myself walk away. I couldn't remember which direction I come from, where the car was. Thought I'm going to have to go back and ask him, but I can't, because he's dead, because I killed him. I find the car finally, and just about remember how to drive. And I start worrying about the person that's got to find him. I think maybe I should go back there, you know, cover his face up with some leaves or something so they don't have to see it. But I can't remember where I've left him. And anyway, I've got to get home and hide the gun and act like everything's normal. But nothing's ever going to be normal again, is it? Nothing's ever going to be ordinary. And then they find Jack, and it all kicks off, doesn't it? On the telly and the papers. And all I can think about is the person that had to find him. Someone out walking their dog. I hope they're all right. But how can they be? How can anything be all right after this? And I want to find them, you know, this person with their dog. I want to ring them or write to them and tell them I'm sorry for giving them nightmares. I mean, I see it, but they shouldn't have to. They haven't done anything wrong. I dream about him sometimes. In his coffin, rotting. What his skull's going to look like with the hole in it that I put there, no one else, me. And then I wake up in a cold sweat, and he ain't in his coffin no more. He's in the corner of the room in my chair, looking just how he did when I left him, a leaf on his shoe, mud on his coat. And he smiles at me and he says, I got you wrong, Dennis. You have got it in you. Killer. You ain't never gonna be rid of me now, boy. Not never. I'm shaving in the morning. And I look in the mirror and there's this mark on me. No one else can see it, but I can. Living like everything's normal, you reckon? And then there's Vicky, jumping up at me like a puppy, and I want to shout at her. I want to get her away from me. Why can't she see what I've done? And you? You couldn't see it, but now you can. And you were right. I did have a choice. Him or me, and I chose me. So I know what I am. I know what I've done. I didn't want to do it, but I did. I didn't want to kill him, but I did. And I live with it. And it doesn't go away. Every day it's there with me. I am what I have done. Cold-blooded, brutal, thug. Yeah, all right. But mindless. Nah. Because this don't stop ticking. It never stops.
Dad's bed ain't been slept in. He must have been out all night.
Why? Where is he? Is this something to do with yesterday?
No, he probably stayed at a mate's, darling.
Why won't you just tell me what's going on?
I need to talk to Dad first.
This is Andy. He's got Dennis and Sharon.
No, it's nothing to do with Andy, darling.
Well, what is it then? Whatever it is, I've got a right to know. You've got to stop treating me like a kid, Sharon, all of you.
You're right. It's to do with me and Dennis. Vicky, please.
I'm just checking to see how you are this morning. Same again tonight? Of like so.
You can't help your feelings.
No matter who gets hurt. I don't want this family to break up. I don't want Dennis to go away.
And he doesn't want to go, darling.
I just want things to go back to how they were.
And I wish we could too sometimes, believe me. Life would be a lot simpler.
But you can't.
No, Vicky, I can't. And neither can Dennis.
I just don't understand this. A couple of days ago, you were so sure that you and Dennis was over. What changed?
Things just have. And I'm sorry if this sounds hard, Vicky, but it really is take it or leave it time. Simple as that.
Dennis, wait up. Wait up, listen, I was wondering if I could tag along with you running. I wouldn't get any well enough, and I promise. What'd you say? About time last time.
Hey, babe, have a look at this.
I heard jogging's really good. Cardiovascular, yeah? It's good for burning fat, isn't it, and all that. Not that I need to burn any fat, I just want to bulk up. And I thought maybe you could teach me some boxing as well, eh? What'd you say? We're up the old pecs a little bit, yeah? Yeah? Ah!
You're right. Look, I'll help you out, but maybe you should start with easy stuff like jogging, yeah?
That's a novelty these days. A smile. Things looking up, are they?
Yeah, I think maybe they are.
You do know what you're asking her to give up, don't you?
Sharon doesn't have to give up anything, not if he sees sense.
And what if he doesn't? Take it or leave it, right? I'm trying, Dennis. I really am. And maybe Sharon's right. Maybe given time, everyone will come round to the idea. I just don't think Dad can.
And we can't give each other up either.
She's lost him once, Dennis. And okay, I can't remember any of that, but I've talked to her about it, about him, for hours on it. She can't lose him again. She just can't.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh, you missed me, darling. That's nice.
You've been out all night.
Oh, so ground me.
I need to talk to you.
So do I.
What's all this?
Oh, prices, plans, quotes for the club. I picked them up from the architect earlier. Oh, yeah, and I also got you a very nice bottle of wine. There you go. It's going to cost a lot more than I thought, but I've got the flat in Spain on the market, so that'll help. It's also going to take a lot longer, so I thought just maybe we could all go away on a family holiday while the work's being done. What'd you say?
Like I said, Dad, I need to talk.
Oh, Sharon, please. I'm trying to get us back on our feet again. Do something for all of us.
It's about Dennis.
Look, can we talk about something important?
Dennis is important. Me and him talked yesterday.
Oh, I can't imagine what about.
Well, Jack Dalton, for starters.
Well, that was brave of you.
What he did to Dalton, he did for you.
Me? Oh, come on. Someone he's never ever met before in his life.
Yeah. So what does that tell you about him, eh?
Oh, don't tell me you think what he did's all right all of a sudden.
No, Dad, I hate what Dennis did. How do you think I'd feel about something like that? I mean, for years I thought I'd lost my own father the same way. I will never stop hating it, and Dennis will never stop hating himself for doing it.
And so he should.
But I do understand it.
How can you understand something like that?
Because I understand Dennis.
He's history as far as his family's concerned.
Well, it's not history for me, Dad. He's the one I want to be with.
After what he did to you, you saw what he was capable of back in the Vic.
Oh, only because you pushed the right button.
I didn't push any buttons. He's a head case. We don't need him in our lives.
And I'm sorry, Dad. If there was any other way, I would take it. Any way of changing things, I would change them.
I'm trying to build something for the future here. Something we can all be proud of.
Oh, Dad, will you stop this, please? You know, I'm not a kid you can buy off anymore. And I'm past the age when you can walk in and chuck my boyfriends out, too.
He's not your boyfriend.
Yes, he is. And I'm sorry, Dad, but you're going to have to start dealing with it.
Or?
Don't push this, Dad, please.
Or what?
I'm asking you to do this for me because I can't give him up. Please don't make me choose. Well, Vicky's coming round. Dot already has, and where she leads, the rest of the square usually follow. We just got to hang on in there.
You don't have to put on a big act for me. I know how much Den means to you.
He brought me up. Of course, it means a lot to me.
So it's got to do your head in being on such a collision course.
We're on a collision course because I've changed. Only Dad hasn't quite got that yet.
Vicky said you'd already lost him once, but you couldn't do it again.
I can't lose you.
But he's not going to give up.
Oh, I do know Dennis, believe me. He just tried dangling a new club in front of me.
Well, at least he can offer you that. A club, a living.
Dennis, what is this? Vicky hasn't got you this much, has she?
It's not just Vicky.
Well, what then?
Well, look at me. You know, I'm camping out at Dots, I'm living on charity, I haven't even got a proper job.
Well, something could turn up, baby.
I just had a phone call from Andy. It seems he wants me to be schlepping all over the country. I'm going to be working anywhere apart from here.
It's sudden, isn't it?
It's the last thing me and you need right now.
Here it is. Dad's going. I caught him on the phone earlier. He was talking about flights to Spain. Of course you did. What? I bet he made sure of it.
What's going on?
You really think I don't know what you're playing at?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You conjure up a brand new club to try and turn my head. Get Andy to send Dennis away for months at a time. Tell me, Dad, what did you have to promise him for that, eh? And then you make a few calls to the airport to make sure Vicky thinks everything's falling apart too. No more, Dad, OK? No more stunts.
I'm not pulling any stunts. I'm your dad. Anything I'm doing for you.
Oh, because you love me, right?
Yeah.
How much?
What's that supposed to mean?
Enough to let me go off and do something you don't like?
I'm not going to sit back and let you make the biggest mistake of your life.
How many more times? Dennis is not a mistake.
When I first came back, you told me how things hadn't panned out for you. How you wished I was there, even if it was only at the end of a telephone to tell people to sling their hooks.
This is different, Dad.
Get out of your life. Well, that's what I'm doing now. He's low life.
No.
He's going to mess your life up all over again, and all I'm doing is trying to stop that happening.
Dad, when I'm with him, it's like it used to be with you. I feel at home.
He'll drag you down with him.
You know, you're the only people who've ever made me feel that way my whole life, and now you're making me choose, and it is tearing me apart.
I'm trying to make you see sense.
No, Dad. You're trying to get me to do what you want.
And why would I do that? Why would I put us through all this if I didn't think it's what's best for you?
Oh, Dad, you think what's best for me. I feel what's best for me. That's the difference.
I'm trying to stop you getting into serious trouble.
Dennis is not trouble.
People like him always are.
But Dennis isn't people. Dennis is your son.
Always no son of mine.
And he's no part of this family, right?
Never has been, never will be.
In that case, there's nothing wrong with me moving in with him then, is there?
Oh, you can't be serious.
This is all in your hands now, Dad. Look, it doesn't have to be like this. I don't want it to be like this. You know, I don't want to go. I don't have to go. I mean, Vicky's changed the way she sees the two of us, Dad. Why can't you?
I don't want it to be like this. Stay. Forget about him. Stay with us where you belong.
Please, Dad, if you just move a little bit...
You can't move a single inch on something like this. It's wrong and you're wrong, and it doesn't matter how many times you tell me black's white and the sun's a moon, it isn't.
Accept it, Dad. Me and Dennis. Or you'll have nothing to do with either of us.
You ready to talk through this deal of ours, then?
The deal's off. Just forget about it.
Oh, I get it. Whatever little scam you've been staging hasn't worked, right? You might just have met your match there, you know?
Step forward, not back.
Oh,
Then to the
Sharon.
right and close.
Oh, Sharon.
Come here, Jim, I'll show you. Put that there.
Just a
Go.
minute. Yeah, just a minute.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Oh, Dorothy. Oh, I can explain everything. I can. No, I can't. No. What are you doing here?
I would have asked. Only Sharon didn't turn up till late. Don't worry, I kicked on the sofa. Wouldn't want you to think I was taking advantage or nothing.
Does this mean that her father's come round now?
She's walked out on him. We're going to check in at the B&B until we find a flat.
We've tried, Dot. And we keep on trying just to get Dad to shift even a little bit, but he won't. It's hopeless.
Well, it's going to make things a bit awkward round here, isn't it? Three of you bumping into each other.
Well, we're moving away. Making a fresh start.
Leaving the square? You can't. This is your home. Your family's here.
Well, I've got Dennis. That's what really matters.
Do not start anything in here, okay?
You know I could never keep my hands off you, Patricia.
Just behave, please, Dan.
I'm choosing who I sit with.
This won't take long.
So what's it going to be? Pistols or swords?
I'm not here for a ruck.
What, no duel to the death? This is your daughter's honour we're talking about here.
I apologise. I said a lot of things last week I meant. How difficult it was me to cope with all this. Also a lot of things I didn't mean.
Just leave it.
I didn't know what you've been through. I was just mouthing off.
I said leave it.
And if I'd have known what you've been through, I'm sorry.
Well, that's the softening up bit done. Now on to Sharon, yeah?
No. Not Sharon. That's it.
Enjoying that, aren't you?
Yeah, it's lovely, thanks.
You all right?
I would be if everyone just left me alone.
Okay.
Why are you having a go at Pat?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to.
So he's just lashing out at passers-by. It's not one of your most endearing character traits, Dennis. I'm tired. I'm not the only one. I know I haven't exactly been inside recently, but it's like all the fight's gone out of Dad.
That's because he's lost.
No one wins or loses in something like this.
I got Sharon now.
And she's losing her dad.
So am I.
Well, she cares.
And you think I don't?
I mean, really cares. If things go on the way they are, I'm going to lose the two of you as well. And I know how it's going to be from now on. I'm going to have to sneak out to see you when Dad isn't looking. I'm going to have to pretend it's not you I'm talking to on the phone when it is. And this is providing, of course, Dad's still here. He hasn't just disappeared again. I really hate this, Dennis.
Come for the rest of your stuff, have you?
Just how stupid do you think I am? I mean, do you really expect me to believe you meant all that? Yeah, you sounded pretty convincing, but not as convincing as you sounded last week in the Vic.
Yeah, well, if I was you, I'd hate me too.
Oh, finally we agree on something.
Look, I'm not going to apologise for finding all this difficult. Anybody would. But fast forward 20 years, put yourself in my place. I think you'd have a few problems with it too.
I'm not talking about me and Sharon, I'm talking about me and you.
And how's your head? Sorted, is it? Crystal clear? Well, lucky you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look, the last few months have been pretty weird for both of us, right? But you had a head start. You knew about me. I didn't know anything about you. I knew I was coming to see Sharon. Vicky turning up was a bit of a shock. But I thought that maybe one day I might bump into her. I didn't even know you existed.
And that's supposed to be some sort of excuse, is it?
Look, I've been off course from the start. And that's a failing, I admit that. But the worlds I've been moving in for the last few years, you can't be like that. Because it means your guard's dropped, and you can't drop your guard because you're going to get hurt.
You never drop it. These are just words just like last week.
But last week I would have said that white was blue and the moon was made out of green cheese. You got me in such a state. And I said something I really shouldn't have said. I don't even know where it came from. And I found out afterwards it was true.
And that really bothered you, did it?
Yeah.
See, I've got a small problem with that. I mean, for me to believe that, I'd actually have to believe that you really care. And I'm sorry, Den, apart from one little moment, all you've given me since I've been back is grief.
Oh, and you've been sweetness and light to me, have you?
Oh, maybe not.
No, you've been a right lippy little git.
So clip me round the ear, then.
If I'd have brought you up, you'd have had plenty of clips round here, then maybe you wouldn't have turned out like this.
Yeah, maybe I've followed in your footsteps, eh?
What's all this about, anyway? Why are you bothered? In fact, what you doing here, anyway?
I just want to know who the real you was talking. You and the Vic, or you just now?
Why?
And the trouble is, I still don't.
What I said just now I meant. And I meant it because, contrary to appearances, I'm actually human.
Yeah, well, you got to dig pretty deep.
Well, maybe you have. But there's one thing that's guaranteed to work every time. You hurt Sharon. You hurt me. Because something twists here inside of me. And the same goes for Vicky. And I found that out last week.
Go on.
That day in the Vic, I put on a big act. And it's something I do now and again. But afterwards, I came back here and I sat there and...
What? Come on, spit it out, whatever it is.
Well, I found out what happened to you. Something twisted here inside of me so bad, just like it did when I found out that Phil Mitchell had used Sharon as a punch bag. And that same thing's just twisted inside you, and for the same reasons. Because we can't take our family getting hurt.
Yeah, but I'm not family, am I? You said so yourself.
Well, maybe that's not strictly true. Now, can't you see how hard this is for me?
You hate me. I know it, you know it.
I don't hate you. If I hated you, I wouldn't bother with
Don't
you.
start playing games with me. It was bad enough at Christmas.
Well, Christmas was real enough for me.
Trouble is, last week felt pretty real too.
Look, think about it for a minute. I came back like that. And I found I had a son I didn't even know about, who wasn't exactly preparing for holy orders. Was a hothead, a chancer.
Like I said, just like you.
And I'm trying to fit this latest little bombshell into a life that's already been turned upside down. I came back to find the son I never knew I had shacked up with my daughter, who'd never been out of my thoughts for a single moment the last 14 years. So try that one on for size. Can you see the corner you boxed me into? I also realised last week that, yeah, you and me were family. Okay, it took a while, but I'd finally taken it on board, and then suddenly I find it all changed. That you and Sharon weren't family, you were lovers. And you can't be both. I can't feel that way about the pair of you.
You don't feel any way about me.
My son and daughter getting up from the same bed. I can't accept that. No father could.
You're messing with my head.
No, I'm not.
I love Sharon.
Yeah, of course you do, and it's only right. Same, it's only right you should love Vicky.
You're twisting things.
But you don't know what real love is, do you? Because those sickos that hurt you all those years ago, they made sure of that. Listen, I know it's not your fault. Can't you see what I'm trying to say? You're confused up there. You love Sharon because you think it's the way it should be with everyone. But it isn't. This is different. But you don't know that. No one's ever loved you the way that she's loved you. And the way that we should love you. Without taking anything back. Look, I'm not trying to screw up your head. I'm trying to straighten it out. For your sake, for our sake. I want you to see what you could have, what you really could have if you opened your eyes. Because believe me, it's a heck of a lot better than a broken apart family who never talk. So what is it you want? What do you really want in the end? What do you want out of life? Do you want to continue sticking two fingers up at the rest of the world, ignoring that tight ball in your stomach every time? Or do you want to stay on the outside, looking in on something you want, something you really wanted? Or are you going to fool yourself into thinking that you prefer to be on the out, not part of it? Do you want this? Do you want all this? Vicky? Sharon? Me? father and daughter, father and son. I don't have to ask, do I? Because I know what you want. Because that's what I want too.
Dennis, I've just picked up some details on a few flats. There's a lovely one down Epping Way. What? So?
Why did you come back here?
What?
All those years ago, you'd left. Why did you come home?
Well, I don't know, because it is home, I suppose.
And this place in Epping, is this going to be home?
People make new homes all the time, Dennis.
Don't make new dads, though, do they?
Has Vicky been talking to you again?
No, it isn't just Vicky, it's Dot, too. You lost him once before.
What?
For years, and that was really hard for you. And now you're going to do the same all over again.
But it means I have you, so it's worth it. No, I'm not going to be dancing a jig when we leave, of course not, but if it's the only way we can be together...
And is it? I mean, right now, the way I see it, we got two choices. We can carry on with what we're doing, we can move out of here and tear this family into tiny little pieces. Or we can go back to what we were before. And that way we all of us get to stay together.
It's Dad, isn't it? It's not Vicky, he's the one that's been getting
That
at
is
you.
right, isn't it? I mean, I'm not missing
Dennis?
something. I want to be with you, Sharon.
That's all right, then.
But I want to be with Vicky, too. And yeah, I want to stay close to him and all. You know, I want to get to know him. I want to spend some time with him.
You backing out? You giving up on me?
Cross your heart, Sharon. Cross your heart and tell me you can walk away from the square, from your home, from your sister, from your dad.
It was always going to be a difficult choice, we knew this.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be a choice. That's the point. You know, you can have it all. We can have it all. I mean, it's me that's been forcing you into making this into a choice. You know, me or him and me or Vicky, and I was wrong.
You are backing out, aren't you? You are giving up on me and you.
I'm not backing out on anything or giving up on anyone. I just don't see you being happy moving away from it.
You? Would you be happy? Come on, Dennis, that's what this is really all about, isn't it?
No, it isn't. It's about you just as much as it's
Would
about
you
me.
be happy?
No. Not now, no.
Not now? What's he said to you? What's he said, Dennis? Oh, just what you want to hear, right? He's playing you.
No.
He's messing with your head,
This
that's all.
is messing with my head! And it's all my fault, you know, I got it wrong.
What did you get wrong? What, me and you?
Not the way I feel about you, but just what that is.
I don't understand.
This is all new to me, Sharon. You know, caring about someone and being a part of something. And I've been all over the place since I got here, but I'm not anymore. You know, I know who I am. I know what I want.
And it's not me.
I want you.
But you want me like you want Vicky and Dad, like family? He's going to do it, isn't he? He's going to win.
This isn't about winning or losing. Vicky was right. This is about finding something and keeping it. And I want to keep it, Sharon. I really, really want to keep it. I don't want to be on the outside looking in anymore, and I don't want to take you...
Answer the question, Dennis.
You want me like you want Vicky and Dad, like family. And you want that more than you want just me and you. Dennis!
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Where are you going?
To the B&B.
And what am I supposed to do?
Just go home, Sharon.